let's try this again, shall we? Hey, Amanda. I'll get you up here again. Oh, accept. Yes, ma'am. All right. So, hey, Tor. All right, guys, tell me if it's still happening. Like we're fine. We look hot and we look good.
Man.
Yeah. Like, what's up? And I know you got to go soon, Amanda. So I got to get this out.
That's fine. I'm just sitting. I'll play it by ear. So I'll stay as long as I can. I just didn't want to, I don't know when exactly, but I was kind of just saying, I may have to pop off. So
Yeah, you're fine. Okay, I'm going to invite Tor up. And I'm going to invite Rachel up. And I still don't see the guest account, but I know she's here. I just got to find her in the chat. So if you want to, Molly, if you're here, if you want to get on and say something in the chat so I can invite you up.
Tor has no idea what's going on. He has no idea where he is or what he's doing. He's like, what? Audio? Huh? Like, what are you doing?
Tor, we know.
I think that should be the TikTok. Is Amanda imitating Tor? That what am I doing now?
Tor,
anytime he needs to talk, he just goes off.
I'm sorry, what?
Are you so excited to come to Nashville?
I am. What?
I know.
Okay. What? Am I TikTok illiterate? Why can I not show myself?
You got it. There you go.
There you
go.
Hashtag got it. Winning.
And it's
Are you crying? Are you crying?
It means so much to you to be on here. You're crying.
No, it's hot. It's hot in my booth is hot.
You missed the funnies from earlier. But yeah.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
You're crying.
Stop it.
I don't see Molly anywhere. Does anyone see guest of Precious Book Gal? Because this is this is her TikTok debut. You guys know this? She doesn't have a TikTok account. She said yes for you guys.
She's back.
Gotcha.
Is that called a tickety boo?
A what?
A tickety boo, a TikTok debut.
That's exactly what we're going to name it.
From now on, moving forward.
I mean, we all know I like good puns, right?
That's cute. A tickety boo. Patent that shit.
Right? Hashtag Tor making up words.
Works for me. Okay, so Amanda's got to hop off here soon. But Amanda, I want to hear from you. So I'm gonna just introduce you guys off the top of my head. Okay. And we're not going to go through the long introductions. So first off, let me make sure it's all looking good now. Okay. Thanks, team, for helping me out there. We've got Amanda Stribling, who has over 100 audiobooks. Where are you at now?
At 310.
7,000 audiobooks. That's huge, Amanda. And you've been doing it for
7,000 audiobooks.
10 years. Is that right?
Like 7.
7 years.
7 or 8.
And I first listened to her in 2 Week Promise by Miss Regina Brownwell. And I loved her. And then I saw her in Knoxville just 2 weeks ago. And it was so cool to meet her in person.
It was a surprise. And it was so really quick. So she did a review online of me and just tagged me in it. And I'd never met her, never talked to her, whatever. But it was the nicest review. And it was so sweet. And so I reposted it and of course added my picture to it also and did it on the Instagram in a fun little real way. And then she was at this thing in Knoxville last week or a couple weeks ago or whatever, and recognized the glasses right off the bat. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then it turns out she lives close to me, which I had no idea.
Yeah. So I'm so excited. I got a new friend in Nashville.
Tor, quit. It's not sad, it's happy.
Poor Tor. How hot is your booth?
It's hot.
Like, how hot?
91.
Stop it.
Now, Tor, we got to fix that. That's like hardtack weather.
Okay, so let me tell you a secret, and Tor, you should know this. All you have to do is go, have a freezer full of ice packs, and you just put them in your stomach, and you sit on them.
Yeah,
back your neck.
Put them in your sports bra, or
Well, okay,
put in your sports bra.
I lost my sports bra.
We'll get you a new one.
But no, there's a better hack, which I was using
Well,
when
then why are you doing it?
well, because I can't do it right now. But if you take like the big like fist size, what am I saying? Like cocktail balls, like that that you use to make
The
cocktails.
round
Yes.
ice.
Yeah.
Oh,
if you,
yeah.
Highball.
if you get 3 or 4 of those,
Uh-huh.
and I actually shared this last weekend in San Diego.
Okay.
If you get 3 or 4 of those and wrap them in a wet cloth and put them on your neck,
Oh.
Mm.
it's perfect because it's a slow melt and it keeps your head really cool. And it doesn't just go away really quickly. It doesn't leave like ice burns and stuff like those packs do.
So
But
slow burn, slow melt during a slow burn.
yeah, so and it works really well. But I can't really have that right now because like whenever I was gracefully reminded that I was supposed to be here in this moment, I was so entranced in my narration. I was sitting here dripping everywhere and then I was like, oh God. And then I had to run
He's like, what?
I'm busy.
What?
because like Precious like reminded me like as she does in her kind, consistent way, and I was like, yeah, I'm really excited about doing this, and somehow it was not tonight. I don't know what happened in my brain. Anyway, sorry.
It's okay. No,
I have
we're
no idea.
We're good. Okay, because we had a technical difficulty earlier, but so now we're good. And speaking of good, this is Tor Thom, who has the bluest eyes I've ever seen online. You have very blue eyes, sir. Matches your blue shirt.
The blue shirt is playing games with you. There.
Yes. Now, Tor, how many books do you have out?
Oh, as Tor?
Oh,
You know what? Overall,
Sorry, I don't mean it like that. I think it's 700 something. I don't know.
that's a lot of books.
and he is the narrator of like the hottest hockey book series that's in the world right now. Like he's so famous right now, like it's crazy. He's
Or
got,
infamous. Or infamous.
Or
depending
that.
upon
Both
what-
work.
But that's what makes this job so cool. Is it like how many years ago did you narrate that one?
I was a baby narrator. That was 7 years ago.
7 years ago, and now like I mean honestly, it's blown. It's the heated rivalry series for all of you guys. But I mean now he's like super famous because that.
Or infamous.
I say both are good. You're
But
going down
isn't it
history.
crazy, like 7
He
years
says
ago,
with
just a book
trepidation.
that you just like are just doing, and like
That's so cool.
stuff happens. It's really neat. It's
Yeah.
really neat.
It's a strange industry. And yes, that was a random Tuesday when I recorded.
Okay.
Yeah, and like the
sorry.
turnaround from like published book to like airing series or airing movie is like so it's kind of interesting because like turnaround from like finished book to finished audiobook is so short, but
Yeah.
turnaround from that to finished series or movie is like years and years and years, which is like really interesting how that can sort of come up behind you that way.
Who here has a book other than Tor that has made a movie out of it?
I mean,
Tor's the only
so
one.
I sort of do, but I'm not going to even claim it because it's just a
Claim it.
Hallmark.
Claim it.
It's not. It's not. It's just
Oh,
a
Hallmark, yeah.
Oh, Hallmark
Like,
is great.
just-
We love
It's
our
just a
Hallmark.
little harm.
No,
okay.
but it's not. It like she changed the name of it and everything, and changed the character names, and it was. Yeah. It's fine.
I have one that's coming up.
Ooh, can you talk
So
about
that's-
it?
that'll be fun.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that one will be fun.
Can you talk about
Which
it?
one?
I don't know. I don't
Don't
know
get in
if I'm
trouble.
allowed to talk about it,
Okay, don't get in trouble.
but it's really fun. It's like a big dystopian YA thing.
Ooh,
So this will be fun.
that'll be good. Let us know when it comes out.
I will.
Okay. All right. So next up is Rachel Dane. Now, Rachel, some of you might not know, she used to be an actor for film. Yes. And then she was an audiobook influencer and book influencer on Book Talk. So where I first saw her was when I was a user 779955555. I followed her. She's like one of my first people I followed. And then now I get to talk to her about narrating. Welcome, Rachel.
Yay!
Yay. You still enjoying it? The narration?
I'm loving it.
It's
I'm loving it. I took like 2 days off work from my day job, and I was like, I am a full-time narrator for 2 days. Like, this is fantastic. I
That's
love
awesome.
it.
Yay!
Now we just got to
Good for
finish that
you.
off soon to 365 and we're good to go.
And then we're calling it a day.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. Can't wait.
And then Mollie Stark here is making her TikTok debut for us. So thank you, Mollie, for
Tickaboo.
joining us.
Tickaboo.
How long-
Tickaboo.
Now, I don't know this. How long have
Right?
you been narrating? What is it called? Tickaboo?
Tick-tockity-boo.
TikTokity boo.
Ticktockity boo. Mollie Stark. How long you been narrating?
Um, 5 years, 6 years. I've been doing voiceover for so long that I forget sometimes like when my transition into narration was.
Now, do I remember right on one of these bios once that I read, because we've done it 1 or 2 lives now. Are you a singer?
Yeah.
Oh, hell
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, that's my first. I have an undergrad in jazz performance.
That's right, jazz. Because every time I think of you, I do this and I don't know what jazz hands. That's why.
Yeah.
So just to let you know, an idea that I floated around, haven't talked to any of you about it, was what if we do some car karaoke in Nashville with us? That'd be fun. And when I say car karaoke, I don't sing. So I will just
Say like
lip sync. I will give you the mics. So the
90s
professionals.
R&B.
Where would we do karaoke?
Well, I would do it in my car because I got the
Oh,
setup.
fun. Oh, that'd be
Oh,
really
car
fun.
karaoke. Like I have a strict rule about doing karaoke in Nashville, and I don't.
What's the strict
do it in
rule?
Nashville.
Now I've
What's
got
the
to know the
rule?
rule.
Yeah.
Because everybody in Nashville is trying to make it, right?
Yeah.
So like you don't do TikTok or you don't do karaoke in Nashville because everybody's like thinking they're going to get discovered when they do it, and then you can't just regularly go up there and just try to sing a song.
Well, I'm going to try to get discovered in my car. You're saying that's a bad idea?
No, that's fine.
Pull that
That's what I was
car over.
asking.
I do not sing, guys.
So
Okay.
Nashville karaoke. And as a little funny thing. Sorry, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
No,
But
it's fine.
the leaders of the karaoke's in the Nashville is they are all also trying to make it, and so they do a song in
Leaders.
between their songs. In between karaoke songs, they'll do a song. It's
You know
very
what? I've been to, and I think you're right, because I experienced that the other day.
Yeah,
The person
yeah,
in charge
bizarre.
got up there and got on the thing. Yep.
Yeah.
So I
person
kind
in
of
charge
have a
of
rule.
it does it.
Oh,
I kind of have a rule about doing karaoke usually because like it's kind of awkward because like for most people it's like I was liking it to like, you know, look, if you were like if you were a really high level baseball player, right? If you were like playing in the minors or, you know, and then like you don't play beer league because like you could actually hurt somebody if you like throw a ball too hard, right?
Yeah.
And like obviously I've never like hurt any.
She doesn't want to hurt
singing,
anyone.
but it's like a little awkward when it's like when people want to do karaoke for fun, right? And like as a stress relief, and like that's so amazing, and music is so like special for that reason. But it's like awkward because then like it's like, look, this is what I'm like. I do this professionally, so then you either like drink too much and you like are a little bad because you're fucking around, and people are like, oh, I thought you did this professionally, or you like hit it really hard, and then people are like, okay, well, I don't want to do that now.
Show
Yeah,
off.
I'll be
it's
the
like
buffer.
weird. It's
Yeah.
like awkward, but
Yeah.
If you
Then
want
you
to
don't want to be
perform,
have y'all seen the movie Duets with Gwyneth
Oh, yeah.
Paltrow? And I mean, you don't want to be that person either. But,
I don't think I've seen that movie.
Bring your own CD.
yeah,
Gwyneth Paltrow and Huey Lewis. It's a
really
banger.
funny. Yeah.
It's a banger.
But I did some recently with some other narrators, and I got officially dubbed Pirate Celine Dion by Lucy Rivers.
I love that.
I don't even know how one gets deemed that, but I want to see
I've
it.
been
But she's
called
got
way
it.
worse. So I think it's great.
So if you want a car karaoke, Pirate Celine Dion will show the fuck up. For
And
you,
again,
bitches.
I am not. We now know amongst ourselves that I'm not doing karaoke with Molly.
Oh no!
I'm out.
You'll sit
I'm
with
out.
me, Amanda. You're
I'm
going to sit
not
with
trying
me.
to get
With you.
discovered.
I'll sit with you
No.
and be like,
I'm not trying to get discovered.
Well, anyone that sings around me, they're a better singer. So, but you don't have to do it. But someone mentioned it. I thought that'd be real fun. I got set up in my car, so we'll see.
That'd be fun.
I'll email
you really do have it set up in your car? You're serious?
When I say a setup, I mean I got a little disco light, and then I got a place for my phone, and then I got these microphones.
Okay, that sounds great.
I mean,
Oh
it's
my
so
God, that
fun.
would be so
Now,
fun.
I can't drive and do it because I'll get pulled over and we'll get arrested, but I can sit in a parking lot and do it.
All right. All right.
Okay. All right. We'll talk offline. Tor's like, I didn't agree to this. Doesn't mean that I have to do it if I'm on the slide. No, Tor. You can say
Hey,
no.
liver watchers, stay tuned.
Yes.
Pretty
Stay
much,
tuned.
right?
Okay. So
Tor hasn't said anything the entire time. He's just like, if I slowly.
he's like, I can't make it to Smutmas.
He's like, I've still got a chopstick.
So you're not a karaoke guy, which is fine.
So I know I can sing
Oh, you can.
to myself in
Uh-uh.
the shower. But no, I am a completely untrained singer and tone deaf as far
Same.
as I can tell. And so the last time I sang in any capacity publicly for assessment, I was asked to mouth the words in junior high choir.
No. It
Well,
reminds
I'll
me of
sing
my
with
solo
you
I
then.
got. I got a solo when I was a sophomore in high school, and it was Beauty and the Beast, and it was the lady who said bonjour.
Yeah.
That's
Bonjour.
it. That was my line. I didn't sing anything else. Bonjour.
You made Tor cry.
Oh my God.
Again.
No, it's 92 degrees now.
I can't even, Tor. I'd say take this job and shove it. I will die in that heat. So I'm sorry.
Can
Okay.
you not walk
But I learned
outside
about
your
ice
booth
packs.
for this? Like, why are you still in there?
I don't know.
Man.
I just
I mean-
sat down. I sat down and turned the thing on, and I was like, I'm here. I will survive. I was raised in Oklahoma. It gets much hotter
Speaking
there.
of karaoke,
Yeah, you just opened up. There
Right.
you go.
I was petrified.
Okay. We are here.
sorry.
We're here. You guys are all going to be at Smutmas next month in Nashville on June 17th and 18th. Okay. There are tickets still available up until tomorrow at like 11:59 p.m. So if you guys are watching this and you want to, how fun are these people? Tickets are still available. Go to Smutmas in the Smokies on Instagram and you can get to their link. So we've already entered the introductions. Okay, guys, my first question, I'm going to start with you, Amanda, before you have to go. What is your origin story? Every narrator has an origin story. What is yours?
So weird. Actually, mine's actually, I don't know how, like, I know Tor's is really weird too, but mine is like, everybody's
cry,
like
Tor.
usually actors, you know what I mean?
Yes,
like
I
his is really interesting. So
Mm.
mine, I guess, is really similar, but it's just, I was in between jobs here in Nashville, and I was an audiobook obsessed person, like thousands of audiobooks before I even got into this business, and just really loved them. And I was in between books, or in between jobs at one point in time, and I was listening to an audiobook, and it wasn't a good narrator. It was like on a big, like super. I always say James Patterson when I retell this story, because I'm just like that. That's a person you guys would know, but just a big. And I was like, okay, so that's not an actor. Like, that's a normal person. Like, I always just thought it was a side gig for actor, like famous people. Like, I didn't realize that it was a job that anybody could just own and have. And so I started researching it and bought a little mic set off. It was wish.com, but now it's like Temu. So I'm like, that was where I bought my first microphone set.
Wow.
And put it in a closet upstairs, and didn't even tell my husband until like I got hired for the second book. Like, I was just playing around. I was just going to see if I could do it. And boy, so I'm saying when I crawled and scratched my way into this industry, I really scratched and clawed my way into this industry.
And did I see that you are a former executive director for a nonprofit in Nashville?
Yeah, I was.
So going from that to narrating, what'd your husband think?
He thought I was nuts.
Yep. Does he think that now, Miss 300 something books later?
It came in the mail, and I was like, oh, that was obviously not something I ordered. That's crazy, because they would always order really crazy things off Wish, and Timo too, like just whatever. And I was like, oh, that's probably something I just ordered. It was, whatever, 2:00 in the morning. And I didn't tell my friends. I didn't tell anybody in my life until I was on book 11.
Wow.
It was such a secret.
And
Like, I don't know.
are you
It's
so
really
much
weird.
happier now doing this?
It's like doing karaoke, though. It's like, I'm not going to get up there and sing and say I do this unless, people think I can do this.
Yeah.
So I was hired 11 times, and then I was finally like, okay, I think I can do this.
Yeah.
I think I'm looking. Yeah.
And look at you. You're doing it.
Killing it.
You're going to be at a
Can't say that.
If it
Slang.
helps, Amanda.
Oh, you're gonna get banned. Sorry.
No, you can get me banned. It's okay. Letty's here. She always gets me banned when she gets up with me. Little sweet little Letty gets me banned every time. Thanks,
If
Amanda.
it helps,
Go ahead.
like for someone that like went to acting school, it still feels like that. Even when you're like quote unquote a trained, like even when you've like trained in it, it still has that feeling of like, I don't think this is real until people start hiring you for jobs. And it's that moment of like, okay, you like sort of cross a threshold at some point where you're like, okay, I think someone's hired me enough times to do this that I can say that this is real.
Yeah. So
It just happened. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Like it was like I'm 300 plus books in at this point, and I mean it took like I remember I was on a coaching session one time, and I'm like with an actor person that was like a big coaching in it, and she was like, why do you not feel like you've made it? Like I did 150 books at that point. And I was like, when do you feel like you made it? Like, when do you feel like you're in this industry? She was like, why do you not? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't know if I ever will. Like, I just feel like I'm still on the outskirts and I don't know.
Well, I mean, you're going to a big event.
Weird.
A big
It's
event.
Weird.
And
it's a weird industry, but it's a great industry, but it's a weird industry.
Okay. Now, Mollie,
you're constantly getting, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
I can just chitty chat all night.
Which is all, that's why we connected so well.
I know. I'm so sorry. But it's an industry where like you get a book and lose a book, get a book, lose a book, get a book, lose a book, all the time. But it's a numbers kind of high and low game. But it's awesome.
Get a book, lose a book.
What a shut up.
That's interesting. Okay, Mollie, you were a trained actor. So how did you get in this industry?
Well, I always like to talk about my romance origin story because, so like I went to school for music. And then by the time I was doing that, like it wasn't really a job anymore because iPods were becoming a thing but what I really wanted to be doing was acting. So I went through a conservatory program in New York and my first agent was like, oh, I just, your voice is great. And so she started sending me out for voiceover, which was like, oh, someone's going to pay me to talk into a microphone? Great. But I've been a romance reader since I was a teenager. So like ultimately getting into the romance space for me as a narrator was like really important to me because it's my genre. And and so my like proper origin story is some mom donated a massive bag of Harlequins and like Harlequin blazes to my high school band's fundraiser. We were doing like a garage sale fundraiser. And my high school band teacher was like, I cannot sell these at a high school garage sale fundraiser. And so they just like stayed in this weird little corner, like hidden place in my high school band room for like months and months. And there was probably like 50 books in this bag. And I don't remember why, but at some point I just like snagged one and took it home and was like, boop, 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 boop. And it just like hooked immediately. And so it started with this like putting one back and pilfering another one. And then like next time it was like, okay, I'm going to take 3 this time and then maybe not replace it. And then I started like squirreling them away like under my mattress so my mom wouldn't find them because I was like 15.
Did she ever find out?
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay.
I don't remember. Probably. I'm sure she must have found a big box of them when I left for college.
She was like, that's what's wrong with her.
Right.
So what did you play in high school? What musical instrument?
Oh, as a singer. I like started singing with my high school bands like in grade 8.
That's awesome.
Awesome. I actually
saxophone. So we failed that.
Nice. I just just a couple months ago was at my high school for a weekend adjudicating a high school music festival, which was really wild and full circle.
Did you have to talk into the microphone?
Yeah.
And bass clarinet 5, you suck. Yeah. Stop. Get off the stage. I've done that before.
I was really nice. I was the nice adjudicator.
I was kind of a butthole. It was to drum majors at a marching competition. I'm like, now I don't know why you just are trying to show off, but you need to be paying attention to the band. That's what I mean. I'm such a butthole. Okay, a poor girl.
Were you a marching band kid then?
Yes, marching band. Yep.
Amazing.
Okay, so Rachel, I kind of just already said your origin story. You started on TikTok and
that was it.
Yep. Anything else you want to add?
No. No. I had a book talk account because I love books, and then an author was like, you should read my book. I love how expressive you are.
It's true.
And I was like, I could do that.
Yeah.
And my 21st book came out today.
You just had your first book last week, I feel like.
Congratulations.
That's amazing. That really is amazing because that's a short amount of time. Plus you got a full-time job.
I love it. It's fantastic. And I'm so excited to be here with you guys and doing this. It's crazy. I just went to my first book
I was going to
event.
ask. Yep.
This is my first going as a narrator.
Wait, you had one book event so far?
This will be my first as a narrator.
Okay.
Oh, it's an attending narrator.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I went as a attendee to my first, which was Love in Vegas, where I actually met Tor, which, I mean, you probably had a lot of people who would talk to you, but I was like, this is so cool. I want to do this one day. I would love to, once I have enough under my belt, stand here.
Yeah.
And talk to people. So yeah, I'm excited.
I'm excited. My friends and I were talking about which books we're going to get you to sign. We're very excited because the other ones already got books.
That's cool.
Many books. I don't know if you have a number, but maybe not for your friends, right? I'm just kidding. Okay, so Tor, I've already talked to you once, and here's what I remember about your origin story. You're a professor of ethics, right?
Classics. Ethics was part of it. The classics, yeah.
What does that mean? Like stories?
Old shit.
Okay.
No. like
me.
Greco-Roman, Greek, Latin.
Oh gosh.
I published in ancient medicine, ancient philosophy.
Very smart is what I remember.
Real smart.
I don't know about that, but I did those things. Yes.
And what made you go? So, yeah, voice acting. It's my jam. Let's go from Greek to voice acting.
A place that sold tacos.
I remember the story too.
Somebody was like, "Ooh, I love that growl."
I remember. Tell the story. I remember the story.
Yeah, so I would get tacos every Tuesday at a little taco shop there, Taco Tuesday.
Yeah.
And I would get up to the window, and it's kind of a simple story, and there would be a gaggle of young ladies there to take my money and offer tacos. And I thought, this is a very poorly run establishment. It does not take that many people to engage in the transaction of food for cash. And then one day, the young lady who was, controlling the intercom, whatever, I guess she didn't push off, or I don't know how that worked exactly, but I heard her yell inside, "It's the guy with the voice."
Oh.
And I was like, oh, and maybe I could do something with this. And so I literally just kind of totally bumbled from there, and then got on old Voices 1, 2, 3 and did some political commercials and whatever, and then found my way into long narration, as they say. And that only happened because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know anything, nothing. And so I started posting random videos of famous love scenes on YouTube, like the library scene from the movie Atonement. And someone was like, "You should go on ACX."
Oh my God, I love how he froze right there.
Okay, I was just making sure. I'm like, did I freeze? Because when this happens, I just smile in case I do freeze. Tor, you froze for half a second after ACX.
ACX?
And then you were like,
Oh, no. Yeah, no. So I started in the old ACX days and then slowly transitioned, into working with, with publishers, and yeah,
Same.
that's the story.
and one I did see the chat because I can see now for two reasons: TikTok Studio and my new glasses that are all progressives. Someone said, "Tor, does your students know your side gig of Spice Books?"
So I don't teach full time anymore, but
Okay.
there was a now infamous TikTok that was made related to Heated Rivalry that has, I don't know, some million something, I don't know how many views, where one of my former students found Heated Rivalry, and yeah, it blew up. They were like Love on Demand did an interview with me about it.
Okay.
It's just like her face, and she said, I'm like, y'all, I'm not okay, or something.
Sure.
Like she said, my Bible professor is saying the smuttiest, nastiest, filthiest thing.
Can I post it in the comments or no? Do you want me to
Sure,
or no?
yes,
I need to see. I haven't seen it yet. I was going to go to his page after this. Yeah, I'm going to your page. Is it on your page?
I mean, I will, but I didn't know if you wanted me to post it.
Post it.
It's fine. Yeah, no, I don't teach full time now.
Okay.
So I
Tor,
those worlds are.
did you continue to get tacos?
I was going to say, did you
from
get free
that place
tacos?
afterwards?
I was going to say, did you get free tacos?
I mean, I did. I moved about a year later, and so I'm not still in geographical proximity to said taco.
If you ever go back, you should stop there and say,
and lean
You
into
started
it
me.
a little heavy, like 3 carne asada.
That's good, Rachel. I'd be like,
Thank you. I
okay.
tried.
That's amazing, though. Hey, it's the guy with the voice, and it like changed your life.
Yeah,
One person.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
One
People
weird
would say
radio.
things like, you have a nice voice or whatever, but like you're like,
Yeah.
and there were some life circumstances which would be like, it'd be nice to have a little side hustle,
Yeah.
and then things kind of snowball.
Yeah. We lost Amanda. Was that her waving?
It could have been.
She told me she had.
I think
to
she
go.
was going to retrieve something.
She was. Yes. Yeah. And so she's gone. But I do have some more questions. And guys, we are at 7:45 already. Rachel, do you have a heart out right at 8:00?
My husband actually left and he took the boat. He said, "I'm not sticking around. Have fun." So I have more time now.
Like he didn't leave. Like I'm done.
Oh no!
I was like, what are we talking about?
We'll find out.
Literally, did you see my face? I was like, oh no.
No, he said that. He's like, "Do you want to go on the boat?" I was like, "I told you, I have plans tonight." And he goes, "Okay, I'll be home later." So
you get to record after this then?
Yeah.
#winning. Okay, well, awesome. Mollie, do you have a heart out?
No, I got some time.
Okay. Tor?
I'm just here. Sweating.
Okay. I try to be real respectful of your time. You know what I'm saying?
Crying.
I can't. I don't see the crying or the perspiration, Tor, just to let you know. I don't see it. You look great to me. Okay, so my next question is, what's a question fans ask you the most often, and what's your favorite thing about meeting listeners in person? Now, some of you got, like, Rachel not be able to answer the listener part. But bye, Amanda. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. You're
Amanda,
awesome.
see you soon.
She's so
See you
fun.
soon.
You guys are going to have so much fun in Nashville with her. She'll take you to all the places. So what is a question fans ask you often? And then what's your favorite thing about meeting them in person? And Tor, we'll start with you since you're now on my top right.
Oh gosh.
Pressure.
I mean, the most common thing they ask is, "Will you sign this?"
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the craziest this you've gotten?
Oh wow,
good question.
I mean, all kinds of thises. I've lost track of them, of all the things, and some probably shouldn't be mentioned.
So we're some of those.
I mean, it's it's varied and assorted.
Assorted.
I mean, so I started going to conventions pre-COVID, and so kind of lived through the whole like COVID and then like beyond thing. And so I would say that it's evolved. The most common thing right now, which I'm going to be quite happy when it's over, is that they'll ask me if I will record on their phone. I'm coming to the cottage.
Say that again. Say it one more time.
Coming to the cultage. It's the line, the famous or infamous line.
Yeah.
So that's the most common thing now. So I find myself crawling under the table.
Oh, you don't enjoy it.
Well, I try to help, so it's like, what's going on? So yeah.
Yeah. Do you say yes to everything they ask, or you're like, can't sign that?
I try to be a good sport. I mean,
Sport.
I guess the way I see it is that like, for many of the people who attend conventions, it's a significant investment,
Yeah.
and so I want people to get their money's worth, and so, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there are some things you say no to,
Of course.
but like, yeah, for the most part, I try to be a good sport.
That's awesome. I've heard that about you, that when you go to like you're a fan favorite of people, you're a good guy and you're fun, and
I try to be.
yeah, you are.
I try to be kind.
I'm excited. You'll be my first convention that I've seen you. Like, I don't think we've met.
Oh, that's right.
Very
Not
excited.
in person.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Mollie, what about you?
Well, this reminded me that my favorite thing I've signed to date was oh gosh. Somebody brought to Romance in the Rockies this, like, I can't even remember if it was like crocheted or like it was crafted in some way, and it was sort of 3D, but like, very like fabric art craft set of tits.
That's not where I thought that was going.
Me neither.
But,
All
and
right.
it was like they were great, and they were also like very clearly not real, which is like, that's for me, that's when this stuff is fun, right?
Yeah.
It's like, here's this crocheted penis, like here's this like obviously fabric arted thing. And so it was like, hey, will you sign my boobs? Like, hey, will you sign my tits? And it's like, oh yes, because this is hilarious and very creative and also not real. So that was my favorite thing to sign today.
And
they were just like epic.
Have you been to conventions before?
A couple. I was at Romance in the Rockies, like about a month ago, maybe 2 months, which was in Banff.
I don't know what that means. Banff.
Banff. It's like outside of Calgary. It's a Canadian place. And I was somewhere. This is my first signing in the U.S.
Yeah, it is. Your first TikTok live, your first sign in the U.S.
I know.
It's going to be awesome. I got a freshly signed copy from DJ Krimmer and Joe Arden of Derek for you to sign. I'm very excited.
There's no limit on how many copies of that book you can have.
I mean, it's one of my favorite books. You did
so
fantastic in that, just to let you know.
Phenomenal.
Yep.
As a listener.
Yeah.
Oh,
You did great.
thanks.
Okay, Rachel, what about you?
Well, I've only signed books before.
Okay, so no body parts.
Nope.
What if I'm your
But
first?
maybe one day I'll make it.
You know
I
what?
don't know.
I'm going to ask you. I'm doing it. It'll be like my arm. Will you sign my arm?
No. It has to be like a non-real body part, though. That's the thing that makes it like not.
Okay, so
not
bring an
inappropriate.
arm. Bring a severed arm.
Someone learn how to crochet in the next 20 days.
Uh-huh.
And I'll sign it for you. So, yeah.
Is Kimmer's here? Because she can crochet anything.
Okay, I love that.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it was pretty cool. I went to Kate Stewart's Taste of Triple Falls in October, and I was invited as a guest, not as anything in particular at that time, because it wasn't released that I was doing the reel then.
Yeah.
But I had a couple of my followers bring books that I had done at that point. So I was like, I know this isn't like about me, but this is really cool. Like signing my first book.
It's magical, isn't it?
It was a moment. Yeah. I cried. It's like weird.
Yeah, I remember signing my first book. It was fucking magical.
Yeah. It was. So I really I really enjoyed that. And, you know, we were kind of talking about it earlier. Like, at what point does it feel like you're really doing this? And that was like the first dusting. Like,
Mhm.
someone wants me to sign something. Like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
So,
that is. Are you excited to meet people in person?
terrified.
You're gonna be great.
Oh no.
You're gonna be great.
You'll be
Well,
great.
yeah, because I'll just hang out with you guys. I mean, no, I'm cool. It's with it. I think part of it in my head is that I did start as a book talk account, right? Like, I had 2 years of people following me for book recs and audiobooks and right, all this stuff before you had a username. I totally forgot that you were like username 07654. I forgot about that. And so I feel like sometimes I put so much pressure on myself because that, but I'm like, you know what? People know that I'm quirky and weird and stuff like that. So just like, they know what they're getting.
Yeah.
We all are.
Yes.
We all sit in padded booths all day reading stories out loud. We're all fucking weirdos.
I fucking love it.
So I did think of something that so that I can say.
Okay.
Erotic chocolate. In terms of signing something.
So it was shaped in different kinds of things.
So have you ever seen the famous frescoes in Pompeii of the brothel where they had all these like
Yes.
it's
I
very
toured it.
famous.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so you know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
So someone had made chocolate molds, not exactly like that, but they had made molds and they wanted them signed.
Fascinating.
So
That's
That
cool.
is. That's really cool, actually.
That's fun.
Yeah.
it was a lot of work.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet.
Weird.
Yeah.
Not
I
for
mean,
me,
and-
for the person that made the
Yeah.
molds, and like that's a whole
Wait,
thing.
they didn't even let you keep one?
Mm-mm.
Feel like
I've had chocolate. I've had chocolates give.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always think that that's the thing that I find like really kind of exciting at these things is like the creativity that comes up and shows up for the listeners and the readers. Like, as you're saying, Tom, like these, sorry, Tor, these are like, this is an investment for people, right? And it's like it's a big, it's a big event for them. And that really shows up in the way that like a book will have meant something to them, or even just the event will mean something to them, and they'll show up with like t-shirts or chocolate molds or bags, and so the sort of like recycling of creativity that happens for me is just like it's so exciting for me to see, because someone went and wrote this book and was creatively fulfilled by that, and then we get to then like be creatively fulfilled by narrating it for them, and then people are listening and they gain something from that, and then they go and like have creative output from that, and that to me is just like
great
really
content, which
it's like so fun to see what people come up with. It's like amazing.
Now I feel bad because I just bring you books to sign.
No, that's great too, but like it's really
And a
fun.
smile.
The variety is fun.
And a smile. And maybe karaoke. Maybe.
That's such a great idea. Car karaoke.
Yeah, I've done it once before, so it'll be fun. Okay, my next question is about accents. I always want to know this. This is the thing that like I love the most. Which accents or dialects are your favorite to perform, and which ones make you break into a sweat?
Oh.
And then if you want to give us an example, you could, but you don't have to. This is my favorite. It's one of my favorite questions for you guys.
Okay, I was just having a conversation with another narrator about this morning, which is like a South African
Everyone says
came
that.
out of nowhere for us.
Yep.
And we were both like, oh, which is worse to get out of the blue, South African or Welsh?
Oh.
Yeah. But they're fun.
The ones that I really sweat over is whenever I'm asked. So let's say that the main character which I'm playing in a dual narration, or I'm the male, even in a duet, is matches my demographic profile, and all of a sudden there's a side character who has a distinctly Spanish accent or a distinctly African American accent, and I'm just like,
yeah.
those waters are troubled ahead, and
Yeah.
I just because there's really no good outcome that's going to come out of that. If you actually try to, I mean, it's just bad all the way over. And so I I do have a very close friend who is native Russian, and so I speak with him often, and so my accent has gotten
That's awesome.
better, and I just channel him. However, Russia is very big. It
Yeah.
is not a small place. And so there are lots of different types of Russian accents inside the Russia.
Yeah, right.
So Lucy Rivers, when I had her on talking about Call Me Freak again, she's like, the L. She says she has to get if she gets the L in the back, she's good with that accent. I'm like,
It's finding where it is in the mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing.
interesting.
And it's not opening the mouth too much.
Not opening the mouth.
You guys
Like,
could just talk this
noticing
way
it-
for the rest of the time, and I'll just be like, oh.
The entire time we will talk just
Yeah,
like
like geography is really important, right? Like if it's a cold place, they don't open their mouth as much because actually is how, like geography and like weather is really and like how war torn a place would have been. It's like Scottish is one of my favorites.
Is it?
Oh yeah. It's just so fun. And it took me a long time for it to be good enough to like want to do something with
to
it.
be good.
So
Holy
it's
shit.
like, but it's where my family's from, and so Scottish and Irish are like really fun for me because that's where my roots are. So those are my favorites.
I want to do a live with you guys talking like that. That's it.
So part of the problem, though, I will say too, is there is a global phenomenon of the Americanization of English,
Right?
because of how much we export, and so the problem you can run into now is that, like even in Scotland, right, like that, like more and more Scots have been influenced by American English, and so
know.
you can overplay it,
Oh,
thinking you're doing it really well, and they actually view it as a caricature because theirs has been Americanized.
okay. Oh,
And that's
interesting.
that's a broader linguistic kind of, sorry, that's my nerd hat for a moment, that's happening globally.
No, that's
Oh,
interesting.
I live in that world too. I'm so on board with what you're saying.
I had no idea what you're talking about, but now I do. Now I'm going to pay attention.
Because we export so much stuff,
Yeah.
films, television shows, music,
Everywhere.
and it has a linguistic effect on other English speakers.
Interesting.
And even actually narrators, like I kind of have an issue with like some of the standardization across audiobooks because those decisions are, it's just a decision that someone made, right? No, this is standard as opposed to that. When like, so we're pulling out a lot of dialectical like idiosyncrasies that should live through all of the narrators. But someone on the other end is saying like, no, this is the proper way to say that. It's like, no, it's not. Someone just made that fucking decision 20 years ago, 50 years ago,
Yeah.
So,
I mean, some of the best in the business refuse to do accents,
mm,
and the reason is because you're not going to win.
mm,
I recently did a book that was set 15 minutes from where I grew up, and a reviewer said this person has clearly never been to Oklahoma, no idea what someone from Oklahoma sounds like. And I'm like, now wait
Rude.
just 1 minute. I've been swimming down in the hole. Now don't talk to me about this. And like I was just like, I've been there. I know those people.
up.
Yeah.
They're my people.
Yeah.
And this person clearly never been to Oklahoma. Oh, okay. Well, appreciate you. And so there's really no winning because everybody in their brain knows. And the whole British thing, I mean, like, what's your British accent? They're a bazillion.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like Southern.
So many.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing.
Now, Rachel, have you done an accent yet?
Look
Look at that big sigh. She's like, please don't look at me. Please stop. Don't look at me and ask this question.
there is a French accent that I just did in The Cowboy.
That I'm going to read. I'm so excited. Okay, guys, real quick. She's coming out with The Cowboy by Jacqueline Parker, who was on the live the other night and said that The Cowboy was inspired by my Nashville burlesque dancers that I always talk about. And Rachel's going to
Ooh.
be here in town with those dancers at the same time the book's coming out. Kismet.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
going, right,
Wait.
Rachel? You just can't tell your
Nashville burlesque dancers?
Cowboys.
Is this
Yeah.
the thing? Is this going to be available to us when we're in Nashville?
It sure will be. You just let me know. I got an account.
I would like an invite, please.
Done. Tor, what about you?
Hey, he's the guy with
Come
the
on
voice. You gotta
down.
have it.
They might like to see you
All of
there.
a sudden, Tor gets shoved on stage. He's like, "Whoa,
You
like, what am
would.
I
You could be like
doing
a
up here?"
special guest.
Hello. No,
Just all you gotta do is really get a cowboy hat and just strut across stage. You're good to go.
no.
See,
We'll give you a microphone. You can
hired.
narrate something
I will give
sexy
you
while
$1,
it's happening.
sir. Okay.
But he's
I
not
don't know
from
fully what I'm
Oklahoma,
agreeing to,
so-
but I'm saluting. So there we go.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Okay.
He's agreeing.
Okay, great.
But he doesn't know what to.
So
Yeah.
you did did you say Southern accent? What'd you say? French?
French. I do
For
a
the
lot
cowboy?
of. I've done.
That's
yeah.
what, okay. All right.
Yeah,
France
I'm interested in
French?
this book.
Yeah, I also did a Southern accent for that. What am I thinking? I do. I feel like I've done a lot of Texas. You listened to Finders Keepers.
I did. You did so good.
and
You
there
did
was
so good.
there was like
75 different
handful.
characters.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
So I would say that's probably, and I'm still learning. I sit in my car and I just repeat sentences on my drive to and from the office for like 40 minutes. I'm just like
Yeah.
placing things. I was like, I don't know. Is this back here? Is it up here? Like, where does it go?
How do you keep,
I'm learning.
I don't know how you
That's
keep
how
up
you
with
learn.
everything. Like, because I would imagine before narrating, you go back and forth. Like, what I do is think about content. Like, what's my content? What I'm going to create. So you're still doing your content. You're still working, and you're still being a narrator. And you just got married. How you doing?
I did.
How are,
I don't know. It's a good question.
well, you're
We're
doing a great
figuring
job.
it out
You're doing
as we go.
a bang
Thank
up
you.
job.
I appreciate it.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Congratulations
would
on
like
your marriage.
you guys have. Thank you. You guys are just like, even in the short time that we've been here, we're talking about it. Like today, I was sitting here recording. I was like, it's so hot. I have my hair up, like in my bun on my head, in like biker shorts and a sports bra, sweating, and I'm like, now I know that you can use like the cube balls or ice
Yeah,
packs
ice
in my
packs,
sports
yeah.
bra. I'm
Yeah.
like, what? So it's just, I'm so excited to see how I grow and learn from like amazing people like you guys. Like it's just going to be great.
You're going places, Rachel Dane. I told you that first time I listened to your book. Okay, I have a question sort of on here, but it's different than what's on here. You guys, Tor, you do a lot of conventions,
Yeah.
and you guys are going to start doing what would you wish they would change?
Okay. So
Hit me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, ladies. I jumped on that, but I'll defer.
Oh,
to
go
ladies.
ahead.
Yeah. Well, you've done a lot of conventions out of all of the people
Nothing.
here. Yeah.
Romance book conventions are the most complex social spaces that I have ever been in my entire life.
Huh. Okay.
Full stop.
Okay.
That's a really that's a well put together sentence there, sir.
It start at the macro level. Okay. The people who organize them need a certain number of authors and attendees to make the money work.
Right.
So what that means is sometimes that the convention itself does not have focus. Meaning that you could have an aisle of pitch black authors, like in terms of content, right? Not just dark, but pitch black, like of that space. And then right next to them, you could have closed door romance authors.
Yeah.
All in the same space. And you're going to have attendees that are coming to see them that have very different expectations. And so the need to fill seats and to sell tables creates a kind of eclectic, diverse experience. And what I have helpfully seen among conventions is a greater attempt to clarify the target audience that they are serving. And that helps everybody with expectations. If your convention is a convention governed by HR rules of corporate America with a great deal of pearl clutching, and there's going to be clearly like, no this, no that, no whatever, that needs to be kind of clearly stated up front. If it's going to be at the other end, that needs to be stated up front too, so everybody knows what to expect. And it becomes really complicated as a male in those spaces,
Oh.
where you're trying to interact authentically
Mhm.
and connect with the vibe of whatever the particular convention is, which varies from city to city, from place to place, and you can miss it.
Yeah.
Out of good intention, kind of miss it, in terms of, oh, that was, you shouldn't have, that was off color, or that, whatever. And it is a complicated space. And that's why some men don't go.
Mm.
Just decide, I'm out,
Yeah.
because there's nothing good coming out of this. Only bad is going to come out of this. But I want to believe that there's a space where people can interact and appreciate each other, and be kind, and can support each other, and celebrate the diversity that is romance conventions. But there does need to be, in my opinion, a clear articulation, convention by convention, as to the parameters and expectations going in, so that everybody knows. I've even wondered about, like, creating my own personal jalapeno spice-o-meter,
Okay.
because there are some conventions that are one,
Yeah.
tamale,
Right.
and there are some that are 5.
Yeah.
In terms of, like, there are some conventions you will see no nude art.
Yeah.
And that is strictly prohibited. There are others you're going to see a 10-foot poster with a minotaur and an elf and a fairy between them.
Ooh.
And they're going to be,
Yep.
like, do you know what I mean? Like, that's a different vibe.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so,
Yep.
anyway, I have a lot of opinions about this.
I know this is really interesting, because I was talking to somebody about it today, because I do events from a real job, so it's very interesting. Okay, so another question on that one is that, like, but like Nashville has all different types of readers. Are you saying that, like, each convention should have its own, like, this is closed door convention, or this is Smutmas, this is all smut, or should it just make sure it's all these different types, and here's where our line is? Like, what do you think would work best?
I think a clear articulation about artwork, about swag.
Sure.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
that
That
like,
makes sense.
I mean, because things go crossways when those things are not indicated at the front end. And so when you have these eclectic events where you have, let's say, someone who really loves dark romance, right?
Right.
They might walk up with their own paddle,
Yep.
okay, that came from their bedroom, and they want you to sign it, and they may be in line behind someone who cannot read open door romance.
Or next to me who can, but, like, I'm still clutching my pearls looking at that. I'm like, that was in your bedroom? I don't need to see that or know that.
Yeah, exactly.
But this gets back to the experience. So they paid for a ticket.
Yep.
Right.
Dang.
Maybe with a group of friends, paid for a hotel, paid for travel. They're expecting a certain kind of experience, there to see certain kind of authors, and kind of want to have a certain banter. And the person behind them may not want that at all. And so it just creates a weird.
Interesting. Yeah. I never thought about that. I've not been to a lot of them.
I never thought about any of that.
Have you ever thought of?
It's very complicated.
I mean, have you ever?
Yeah,
what is it? Go ahead, Mollie.
No, I was just saying it's you, and your point to, like, entering that space as a male person, like, it puts you in a really complicated situation, which like, and we know this, like, when the parameters aren't clear, we're all just doing the best we can. But then all of a sudden you're getting, like, trolled, or, like, people are really upset about things that really, like, are entirely out of your control, or even, like, data set for that moment. So yeah, that's well articulated.
It is.
Yeah.
So Jerry Maguire, it starts off where he writes that. What's it called?
The manifesto.
Or now, don't get canceled on me, okay? Don't go like Jerry. But what about just writing something, putting on your thing? Like, if I ever plan an event, I'd go to your page first and read what you said to fix it for mine, if I did one.
Or make a convention about making conventions.
Oh, like an education
A girlfriend of mine
class.
and I are talking about this right now. Like, that the convention space is ripe for disruption.
Yep.
No, it's just a really complicated space, and I think, again, there's an incredible financial investment and
Mhm.
time investment made by the people that
Yeah.
put these on. And I want to be clear about that. There's a lot on the line. Sometimes they're multi-year contracts. They need to fill
Mhm.
seats, but somehow managing expectations.
Sure.
Right. And the danger here, of course, sorry, this is getting kind of, again, nerdy in the weeds.
This is interesting to me. I don't know about you guys, but very interesting.
But you might start limiting ticket sales or even authors who want to attend if you
Yep.
if you pull the bumpers
Right.
too, like using
Yeah.
like a bowling analogy.
Yeah.
If you pull the bumpers too tight, well then, and so it is my hope that there's been an explosion of conventions. It was not like this before COVID. I mean, there's like one every weekend, it seems like, that you
yeah.
could go to,
Yeah.
or two.
Yeah.
Even in the last 2 years, I feel like.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It is my hope that conventions will develop clear identities and clearly articulate them and develop sufficient fan base to serve those identities more clearly. It is admittedly harder if you're smaller because you need bodies in the sense of authors and attendees. And again, apologies if I'm
No, I
just
don't know
have
about you.
opinions
I really
about
do
that.
find this very fascinating because I'd never thought about any of that you just said. Makes
I think
perfect
too,
sense.
even like opportunities to, like, it's a seating chart, right? We all know that the seating chart for a wedding is the most stressful part of it, right? So like, again, acknowledging how like the time and financial commitment that these is just, it's massive. And like, I come from events too. Like, I spent years of my life in hospitality, but even the idea of like, okay, great. So we're gonna sort of like a color grade where people are sitting, essentially, right? We're gonna like put some of the darker people together. We're gonna put some of the, so that it's more possible for, say, closed door attendees to like not necessarily have to interact with the darker stuff. But then, of course, that gets complicated for us because we're working across the board.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like, I do think too, one of the things I've seen is that I think some people in the darker spaces are doing this quite well, that they're doing really focused events. And so then it's not to say that like the lighter, fluffier, like, and or pearl clutching and or closed door stuff like can't exist in these spaces as well, but maybe just, like you're saying, Tor, like having a really clear identity.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also even just making sure that the information is available ahead of time. Like we're getting so good with our books about content warnings or content, like we're addressing content ahead of time, and we're giving people the opportunity to make those decisions for themselves. And so I think that's potentially a way that some of that starts getting solved, is like, okay, great, like FYI, like here's your map of the event. If you're unfamiliar with some of these authors, like this is the kind of content that they're dealing with. So like this may be what is happening at those tables. If that doesn't work for you, like please feel free to avoid that
and
area. Vice versa.
Yeah. Or send a friend to get an autograph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's tricky. You're right. It's super complicated.
I mean, movie theaters do this with a rating system.
They do.
Yeah.
And I mean, one way, if you're a new convention and you need to get enough authors there to cover the cost, is you could create rows and you could rate them.
PG-13.
The far side is R, PG-13, PG, G.
That's actually a really cute idea.
It is.
And it's not to offend people. And I know some authors be like, well, I have some R-rated stuff. Well, okay, I get it. Like, but it would help a lot.
Yeah, that's a great iddia.
But you wouldn't have people complaining to the convention people. Well, you wouldn't believe what I saw on that table. No one told me.
Yeah.
I'm always like,
you down the R-rated aisle.
I'm like, I want more.
You won't believe what you saw on that table. You got to go see that.
The door was closed. I wanted it open. So it works both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course it does.
Someone in the chat asked you guys if you would prefer to be in your own section as narrators or if you want to be dispersed with the authors. That was Gabs who asked that.
I
Okay,
know
so
nothing.
So Rachel's like, I just want to be there. Don't care where you sit me.
I have strong opinions
Fair.
on this too.
Okay.
What are your thoughts?
So if you put narrators all together, there needs to be a huge name narrator in that row, and some kind of prize connected with it, like get everyone's signature.
Oh, okay. I see where you're going with
Right,
that.
because I've been to conventions
Yeah.
where all the narrators were together and we were our own little section, and we just kind of sat over there in an island
Yeah.
and no one found us. And I've been to other conventions where you won a significant prize if you got every single narrator signature. If you're not going to do those two things,
That's
then
smart.
I'm a huge fan of interspersing, because then you just kind of find yourself here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah. That's a really good point.
Mhm.
Tor, have you thought about doing your own events?
No,
Oh,
no.
okay.
I that's just it. That's a lot.
It is a lot. Events are a lot of work. They are.
There are a lot.
Yeah.
I have a huge amount of respect for the ladies and the handful of gentlemen who do them. Nope, and I want no part of that. Nope.
But I will say, with this name, Smutmas, kind of know what you're getting when you go in.
Right.
So that's a good call, Jessica. Smutmas.
Right.
Yep. Okay, so for someone, I just have a few more questions, and then I'm going to play a little game, and then we're going to be done. For anyone meeting a narrator for the first time, what's one thing readers and listeners should know that would make their experience and your experience better?
Oh, I have a thought on this.
Hit me.
And it's some version of like, what book of yours should I listen to is the hardest question in the world to answer.
I asked that
Especially
question.
like, and that's me, like, that's me with about 200 books, and like, Tor, that must be so fun when there's 700. But
Just the Rolodex.
right? But it's because there's just a missing piece of information, which is these are the kinds of books that I love to listen to or read. What have you done that's like that? You know? Oh, I like really dark shit. Oh, I love a cowboy romance. Oh, I love, I'm going to pull your heart out of your chest and stomp on it before I put it back in, right? Like just some marker that can help us start like mentally digging through our catalog is really helpful.
Okay. So when you go up to a voice actor, you're like, oh, I've not heard your work yet. Instead of asking like, what's your favorite book you'd recommend? It's, I really like dark romance, or I really like rom-coms. I like duet. What would you recommend?
Yeah. Those markers are like so helpful, because otherwise just like, it's like saying like, well, what's your favorite food?
Fruit roll-ups.
Obviously.
Really?
Obviously.
Okay, well, that's fabulous.
She has an obsession.
I do. Yeah.
But I think also like, and I don't know, let me know what you think about this, Tor, but like it's a weird thing to then feel like you're playing favorites, because like I find something that I love deeply about every book I narrate. Yeah. Because that's how we do this job well. And so it's like I end up, if it's just like, oh, well, what's your favorite book you've narrated? It's like I end up accidentally playing favorites with authors, which is like
true.
Not my intention.
Yeah. I've changed. Sometimes I change the way I say it. Like I remember once I asked Andy Eloise, I'm like, I don't think I'm going to ask you your favorite book you've narrated, but what's your favorite book in whatever genre you want? So I changed it up. But I think on this, I actually have in the very end, the last question, like, which book would you recommend someone start with you? If someone's like, I want to learn your work, but there's no caveat, there's no marker on it. So
it's tricky.
My bad.
Anyway, that's my thought on that. Tell me, really be able to tell me who you are as a reader, but like, so that then I can tell you where you should start on the yellow brick road that is my narration.
What if I ask? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Tom. Tor, go for it.
Yeah. No. So this question was overwhelming for me. I mean, not because I've just narrated a lot of books. It's just because I would say something and forget an author, it's just a huge moment to fumble.
Yeah.
And so I created a QR code. that I put on all my display, that if you just scan it with your phone, it opens up in order of whatever the popularity meter of Audible reads in that moment.
Oh,
That has all of the books right there. And so what I tell them is that you can pretty quickly scroll through and find something. Because the genres are mixed based upon whatever the listeners are doing in that moment. And it's kind of
Is that how that works?
yeah.
I've always wondered.
you're
It's
going to get
random
one,
based on-
girly. We're going to figure that out for you.
Yeah, so it's just a little QR code, and it's really cheap, and you can actually like follow the number of the company that helps you with them. Their various options. They'll tell you how many people have actually scanned it.
Oh, that's cool.
You can do this-
That's cool.
you can do the same thing with your Instagram. You can get little poster, and just have them scan that. And then
Oh,
you
yeah,
just,
yeah.
I mean,
We're
this-
going to have to come up with a title for you, Tor. Conference guru, daddy. I don't know, but
no,
like,
I have a new thing that
Oh.
I actually just premiered last weekend that I'll be bringing to Smutmas.
ooh, can you tell us?
Continue.
It is a 3D hologram.
No.
What?
Nope.
It's awesome.
Are we on Star Trek? What is happening?
Okay, I'm feeling
Damn.
I'm feeling outdone already.
It
It's
is
starting to sweat,
stickers.
guys.
is-
Rachel,
it-
I'm bringing stickers. I'll take one,
Yeah.
Rachel.
Yeah, no, it is fantastic, and so it's a hologram fan. It's dirt cheap
Hologram fan.
technology,
Yeah.
and you can create carousels of books. You can record videos of yourself and like
Oh
put your
my
face up.
gosh.
It's next level conferencing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So if it disappears from your table and then suddenly starts showing shit of mine.
Has anyone seen Mollie?
I don't know what you're talking about, but I bought this myself.
I
No,
have receipts.
For those who are interested, I know there's some authors here too, but like if you go on Amazon, there's a company that's out of China. It's called Miss You, and I don't get any royalties from this or whatever. It's very cheap, very reliable 3D hologram fan technology. MISSYOU on Amazon. There's a whole family of holograms there that you can use for conventions and displays. It's coming.
I want one. I don't know what to do with it, but I just want one in my office with my face.
And I have no stake in the company. I get nothing out of that. I'm just
Well,
saying.
we need to change that, Tor.
Cool.
Like, wow, why did we have this spike in the U.S.? It's so crazy. It's
And
weird.
they all seem to want really like inappropriate things on it.
Yes.
What's a peen? I don't.
No, it's and the thing is, you can literally like change it on the fly.
Oh
That's
wow.
cool.
Like you can be sitting there being like, you know what? I'm going to do a graphic like this, and you can do it on your phone. Create the graphic, send it to the machine, and within minutes, boom, it's
I don't know if I'm
showing.
technologically savvy enough for that.
It's fun.
But we have Tor. So
He's the convention guru. I don't know what else to call him.
I don't know about that. I
Convention
Supposedly
consultant.
knocking on your door the night before. Can you help me?
yeah. No.
Okay, guys, we're going to end with a little game. Okay?
Okay.
It's this or that. And I did not give them the questions ahead of time. So you're going to just spit out whichever one you want. And if you need to explain it, feel free. Okay?
no explanations. I'm just kidding. That could be bad.
I mean, you know it's me. So I have my pearls on. I'm
For
not
roll-ups.
going to. It's not going to. They taste really good, Rachel.
I know they do. I remember I sent you the one when I was at work. They had them in the snack bin. I was like, look what I got.
And it makes me so proud when people send me random shots of fruit roll-ups. I mean, it just makes my day. I'm like, look at me spreading joy. Okay.
Love this.
All right, here we go. Easy. We're off. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Coffee.
Ugh,
I'm both actually, but
really?
I start with
Coffee
coffee,
first,
and
tea
then I
after.
switch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I live with throat coat tea
Okay.
with local honey.
Okay.
It saves my sinuses and keeps. And Precious, you didn't even ask us about how to get mouth pH right before you narrate.
Mm.
I don't even know what mouth pH is.
I don't know what
Oh.
mouth pH is.
I've never heard anyone refer
Tell
to
me.
trying to get your mouth clicks out have anything to do with pH. Wow.
Let's talk about it, Tor. I want to know. Hit me.
Oh, this is a whole conversation about clicks and clean
Convention.
palates and yeah, and so like I'm a huge Granny Smith apple guy,
Mm.
and that's not a kink. That's a joke. But like, but no, it cleans the palate and gets the mouth like at the
I've
perfect
heard that
place. So you don't do
before.
all that.
I've heard that. Joe Arden said that once, like a green apple.
Mouth clicks.
Okay.
Sure.
Rachel, do you have that by your desk right now?
No, I just have all day mouth spray.
Okay.
So
Look at Tor. He's going to give you some advice.
Can we talk?
take a Granny Smith apple between chapters when you're like tidying things up, sending things, whatever you're doing. Take a big bite of the Granny Smith apple. Drink a little bit of water, no carbonation. You're good.
Wow.
So
There you
I
go.
have recently found that I have a protein and electrolyte powder that is really cleaning up my mouth clicks. And I've never really thought about it before as an electrolyte problem, but
And mouth clicks are just what? Like that?
yeah,
The mouth is noisy as hell.
it's yes.
You
Breathing?
can't. There's not like
Don't even get
software
started
that
on
can.
breathing.
What's my breathing?
I'm learning so much. I was breathing wrong.
What?
I was breathing wrong.
What does that
I was
mean,
like,
Rachel?
Do you guys want to tell them compared to when you first
no
started?
slash breathing.
I don't know what that means. Example. Oh,
Like that.
Breathing is a very sophisticated mechanism, but it also is like very tied to like our emotional states and like our states of anxiety and like basically just the state of our nervous system. And like, but it's a big thing when you've like, one of the trickiest things about books in particular is because they're long form and it matters so much like how much we're physically moving. Getting one's body relaxed enough to just be able to sit in a chair and not move and breathe like without the shit that life puts on our bodies is way more work than people think it is.
I mean, I'm sitting here listening to you. I'm trying to do it, and I'm like, I can't. Failed.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, no, I can't do it.
Yeah, and you'll notice that like, especially when you just start. Yeah, Rachel, it's all of a sudden you're like you become.
I'm
conscious.
editing out it because I start overthinking it, and I'm like, I was like, that was way too like, nope.
Yeah.
That's before I even send them to Marla, and I'm like, oh my god, Marla's gonna hate me. Like,
it gets easier.
Marla don't hate no one.
Yeah. But it's just one of those things that like you become conscious of something that you've been unconscious of for so much of your life. And then all of a sudden like and it's just part of the skill. It's part of what makes this a job.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I'd want this.
There's
I
my
mean,
soapbox.
I can't get rid of my accent, so I'll never have this job, but I don't think I would want it.
when you get asked the question, which I'm learning through doing interviews, not conventions, but interviews, it's like, what's one thing you wish you knew, before you jumped in? And it was like, I didn't know all of this. I didn't know about mouth clicks. I thought you just talked in there. I thought you just breathed. Also learned today I have an issue with the word breathed.
Yeah.
Like, I never had an issue before.
No, breathed.
Everybody's got words that their mouths just don't want to wrap around.
Oh,
That's fun.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff that you don't learn, and it's like it is so much more technical.
Yeah.
Than just
Than
acting.
you would. Yes.
Well, no, it is acting, and that's the thing. Acting is much more technical than it looks. You know, there's a reason why it's like there's a reason why, you know, the thing that gets said about it is like, oh wow, they made that look so easy. But the reality is those people are highly, highly, highly skilled and usually highly experienced.
Like you three.
These two.
Yeah.
Those two.
Okay, we're going to keep going, guys. You ready? Sweet snacks or salty snacks?
Both.
100%.
Yeah.
I have to have balance.
Sweet.
Salty in the afternoon, sweet at night.
I'm just all sweet all day. Early riser or night owl?
Night owl.
Really, Molly?
Oh yeah. I was a New York City bartender for a long time.
I don't know why I just
I was a
pictured
bartender
you
for
5
8
a.m.
years,
getting
and
right
it
up.
just stayed.
No.
No? Okay, so Rachel, night owl? Tor?
Yes.
Tor
Up
just
early.
doesn't actually sleep.
Bless
No
That's how he
sleep.
my
knows so much.
soul.
I have 7-year-old twins.
Oh gosh.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, real life. You don't sleep. Okay.
No, you don't. Okay. Record live or offline where no one can see.
Offline.
Rachel, do you enjoy live or offline?
I love recording live.
Okay. I hear
It
that
is
a lot.
not smart for me
Mm.
productivity wise.
Because you want to stop chat?
I chat
Yeah.
sometimes. Yeah, I don't know. It's like I pick up on it that it's there. Most of the time, I can not pay attention.
Mhm.
And and I do my thing. But when it's like hunker downtime, I would love to be live. I would love to share with people what the process is, what I'm working on, how I work on my craft. But sometimes it's just not smart
Yeah.
for me.
I
But
get
I'm
that.
learning how to get more better than like they are. So
Tor, what about you?
I'm not a huge like go live record.
No.
I get too distracted and
With the chat.
well, and just like I'm being watched, and so like
Yeah, it's a
I-
weird thing.
I think for some people they use it as an accountability thing.
Yep.
Like to keep them on tack, and I have this little clock in my booth that Gary Furlong actually told me about,
He's so funny.
Ooh.
which you can pick the number of
I
minutes.
saw that on a video he did.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
And you just set
That's
it up
cool.
and you're like, and then it just times whatever you set it to. I'm like, I'm not doing anything until the timer goes off. And it's very effective for like, I'm going to check social media. Oh, who just texted me? And then before you know it, like
Yeah.
you got 10 minutes done in 2 hours or
Yeah.
something.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm so glad I'm not alone on that.
Okay, so this is someone, my team, Precious Book Gal team, helped me with this. I don't even know what this means. Punch and roll or straight recording? What's punch and roll?
Punch and roll.
I think this is
Punch
Gab.
and roll.
What's punch and roll?
It means
Unless
like
I'm having a bad day.
it means when you are recording in your audio, like you have a line of text and then all of a sudden you screwed up, you stop, you put a marker in the audio,
Okay.
you hit a series of buttons and it'll roll back about like somewhere between like 1 and 3 seconds, and you hear the audio that you just recorded, and then it starts again, and you just pick up the sentence in the middle of it where it went from.
And that's punch and roll.
Yeah.
And then straight, you just do it all. And then if you screw up, you go back
Hit
to that
record and
Yeah, well, you're usually, if you're doing straight, you click. And so you
Yeah.
click,
For myself.
make mistakes. And again, my answer is going to be yes. If
Yeah.
if I'm narrating sex, torture, or a fight, I'm straight with clicks because I do not want to
do you?
break out of. Yeah, I do not want to break out of what I'm doing. I just want to
Yeah.
keep. I'm not going to stop and go back. If I'm doing anything else, it's punch and roll.
Okay. Do you do those 3 things at the same time in some of those books?
I'm sure he has.
Some of the ones
It
I read. Mhm. Okay. First person or third person? First, always? Yeah, Molly?
I like them both.
Okay.
I like a variety.
I actually thought I only like first, but I've listened to some third and I like it too. Okay.
The third is also I'm a historical dork.
Oh,
I love historical romance. So as a reader, I'm like, and historical is almost always in third.
I wonder why. Do they have to
I
explain
think
like
it's
what's
just
happening? Like
I think
they
I
can't
think
do a flushing toilet, ladies and gentlemen. It's historical and they're in the outhouse, something like that.
Well, I think a big part of it is that it's like an older model in some ways, and like so much of it is trad publishing, and so it just is still sort of, it's like that's a particular wheel that it runs on.
Mm-hmm.
And so like if you happen to be going into historical, you are just still a third person writer. And look, if somebody can refute this and like can show me some first person historical, I'm for it. But that I don't know if that's true. That's just like my sense of it.
Okay.
I think a lot of like contemporary especially has, and a lot of first person has evolved specifically in the indie space.
Yeah.
I think that's really, really influenced like even how it shows up in the trad space now. So
Yeah. Okay. Grumpy Sunshine or Enemies to Lovers? Look at Rachel just smile.
Grumpy Sunshine.
I'm a mood reader. So it depends on, what I'm feeling. But I love an Enemies to Lovers. But I love Grumpy Sunshine because I'm also a rom-com girly at times. So it really depends on mood. I feel like I can't pick.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, I love them both. But I think I'm like an original Enemies to Lovers. Like my favorite book of all time is an Enemies to Lovers from like 2005 or something. So yeah, like I've been an Enemies to Lovers forever. And the thing that I love so much about it is that most of the time in Enemies to Lovers, we see both characters, but in particular, we see the FMC behave really fucking badly a bunch. Because she is like, she's mad.
Yeah.
Stubborn,
she
mad.
gets big mad, right? And then the relationship evolves not despite her getting big mad. It evolves because of it. And so then what happens is the relationship always evolves out of her showing him her very worst. And then he falls in love with her because of it.
Yeah.
And like, as a woman who gets big mad, who has like spent a lot of her life being told that is a really inappropriate thing to do, it is really soothing to me to read stories where a man is like, fuck yeah, get mad. I can take it.
Right.
Yeah.
That
I
to
love
me is
you.
like,
All
yeah,
versions.
Yeah.
like I need this of you because that is your truth. And I want the truest version of you, not anything else. And so that to me is like,
Well, now you sold me. I was going
I'm
to say
gonna read
that.
an Enemies to Lovers.
Now I've got to
tonight.
read
Like,
an
let's
Enemies to
do
Lovers
it.
next
Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
applaud.
this is like, and it's important to me, and like, yeah. So yeah.
Okay. All right, we're going to holiday now. This or that. Okay, here we go. Eggnog or hot cocoa?
Hot cocoa.
Hot toddy.
Ooh.
Oh,
Hot cocoa.
hot cocoa.
I do love hot cocoa.
Naughty or nice?
Depends on the circumstance.
Fair.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, real tree or fake tree?
Real tree.
Yeah.
Love a real tree as an owner of the tree, fake tree.
Fair.
Fake tree. Hashtag kids.
Wow. I got 14 trees and only one is real every year. The rest are all fake. Okay, winter holiday or tropical holiday?
Both.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say no to either.
I know.
Can it be any holiday?
Any holiday. Don't have to be Christmas.
Well, then I'll do tropical.
Okay. Tor? You already answered?
Yes again.
Okay, yes. Okay, got it.
Yes.
Okay, traditional holiday meal or takeout?
Oh.
Traditional.
Takeout?
Traditional.
You get those tacos? Rachel says
The
traditional.
guy with the voice.
Molly, what about you?
Oh, I love a big traditional meal. I'm a baker. I love to like cook for massive amounts of people. But also like one of my favorite Christmases of all time was when I was solo in New York and like went for Chinese food and to see a movie with a bunch of Jewish people on Christmas Day. So that's I'm going to have to go with both.
That's great. Okay, kiss under the mistletoe or a kiss in front of the fireplace?
Fireplace.
Fireplace.
Okay.
I love
I've
a
also never-
mistletoe.
Yeah.
I've never been kissed under mistletoe.
Hey, don't you
I'll
got
work
a
on
book?
that. We'll get back
Molly,
together
you got
again.
a book under the mistletoe, right? What was it? With Sadie Kincaid, wasn't that you?
Yeah.
That was so
Yes.
good.
It was such a good book.
Yeah,
don't-
it was
It's so
really
good.
cute.
So cute.
Yeah, the house where there was a random sex
The cabin.
dungeon in the cabin.
That was the best. And they got snowed in it. That's like the best. It was a very good book.
Yeah.
Okay, White Elephant or Secret Santa?
Secret Santa.
You like the surprise gift, surprise giver?
Mhm.
I feel like White Elephant is like Monopoly, and it just really brings out the worst in people sometimes.
It's the best, right?
Which is
Like, you really needed this DVD set of Dawson's Creek. Like, enjoy what you got. So I'm gonna go Secret Santa.
Okay. Secret Santa.
White Elephant.
All right.
It's like
yeah. I like White Elephant where you steal the gifts. Those are my favorites.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
that's the best.
It's
I'm like, I want that skillet that has Charlie Brown
psychological
on it.
warfare.
Real quick, Letty did
Precious
say
is coming in.
It's My First Mistake, Molly. Is the book we were talking about by Sadie Kincaid. It's called My First
Oh,
Mistake.
yeah.
Yep. Right?
Yeah.
Matching PJs or ugly Christmas sweaters?
ugly
Christmas sweaters.
Really?
Matching PJs.
Atta girl, me too. I make them for my whole family. 8 pairs. Okay, I do.
Cute.
Yep, every year. It's I hate it.
But you probably pick good material.
I do.
Like,
I do
I
flannel.
could be down for matching if they were comfy. But being comfy in comfy time, like, I want to be in comfy clothes.
Yeah. Hear you. Okay, last question. Decorate cookies or decorate the tree?
Tree.
Tree. Awesome. Molly?
Both.
Because you're a baker, you said.
Yeah.
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 What's your favorite thing to
I
bake?
want Molly to decorate my cookies.
Wait, she should
and
bake
then
for
give them
us.
to me.
You should bake for us in Nashville.
And then
Where
we
am I
can
going
eat
to bake?
in
Come to my
in
house.
carpool karaoke.
We can eat the goodies at the Cartpill. Come on, Molly.
I
Don't
will
let us
bring
down.
an easy bake oven. And
I have 2 if you need them.
2 easy bake ovens?
Hold on. Is that the new content? Making easy bake ovens with the narrators.
Viral.
I mean, how brilliant is that, though? Like, give somebody a little thing where they, like, I used to bake cakes with a light bulb when I was a kid.
Yep,
That's incredible.
It's pretty cool.
Incredible.
And look at you. You're baking now.
I can still remember what that cake tastes like.
The ooey gooey because it never quite got done.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I still made more because it was a treat.
Well, okay. I usually do not go this over on these things. Like, I try to stick to time, but it was so fun hanging out with you guys here. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for joining. Again, Smutmas is July 17th and 18th in Nashville. Tickets are available for about 24 more hours. And in addition to these narrators, we have Amanda Stribling who left, and then we do have Alexis Pages too who's coming. So it's going to be a fantastic event, some great authors. So I am looking forward to seeing you all in about 3 weeks. 2 weeks. 3 weeks. 2.5.
So fun.
All right. Thank you guys. You're awesome.
Thank
Can't
you.
wait.
It was great meeting you
I'm
guys.
going to send an email about the karaoke. You can say no, but don't.
Pirate Celine Dion is getting ready. Lucy Rivers is going to be psyched.
It's going to be awesome. Tor is so excited. I mean, he can't stand it.
He already said yes, and he doesn't know what he's saying yes to, so it doesn't matter.
Perfect. Okay.
Fun.
Well,
Awesome.
thanks, guys.
We'll see you guys later.
You're awesome.
Thank
all right, have a
you.
good one. Thanks, everyone, for joining us and my Precious
Bye.
Book Gal team. They did so much for this. Thank you all so much.